B97. It's the afternoon swirl with Nick and Howie from the Backstreet Boys. Woo! Okay, now, Nick, my wife and I would spend our Sunday nights, or whatever night it came on.
I think it was Sunday, watching
for
House
weeks
of
in a
Carter.
row, watching the House of Carters. And now that we have you here, we have to ask you: did that come out the way you expected it to come out when you saw it?
Yes and no. I mean, I signed up for. I mean, I kind of knew what was going to happen, in the household with my brother and sisters. We've always had that sort of relationship. We're just all strong-headed, and but at the same time, it kind of magnified it by having the cameras around, and just having that extra, like something almost like chip on your shoulder. Like you always know that there's somebody watching you, and it kind of made it just amplified it. So I mean, but good. I guess the only good thing that happened, first of all, I decided not to do another season.
We were very sad when it didn't get renewed.
They offered, well, they were talking to us about it, but I didn't want to do it. And that was mainly because I just was, first of all, I was too much pressure with trying to record a Backstreet Boy album, and then do all the other things that I had to do, and try to play daddy to my brother and sisters. So the good thing that came out was we all sat down and were able to watch every single episode. And before you knew it, it kind of was like, wow, we are screwed up. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of smacked everybody in the face, and slowly but surely everybody's been doing something about it. I mean, I literally went into therapy after I was done with it. I lost 40 pounds. I was just like, I'm going to get my butt back in shape, mentally and physically and soulfully.
Now, saying playing daddy, I mean, that's really how it looks on the show. Now,
you're exactly how it looks on the show.
You're the oldest, and you had to, take care of them, but you're the youngest Backstreet Boy, right?
Yeah.
Was that a different thing for you growing up, being the oldest kid, but the youngest Backstreet Boy?
I felt like, I was able to take a lot of the things that I had learned from the older guys in the group and apply that to, I was just trying to, in a way, try not to be daddy in the show, and just try to be the big brother. But then, my brother and sisters, they would disrespect me or do whatever it was, and I would try to tell them, hey, listen, you can't do that. I wouldn't do that to Howie or my older siblings, so to speak, in the group. I mean, really, the guys are like my brothers.
Howie, did you have to discipline Nick early on?
Oh, it was justice served on a cold platter to Nick. For all the torture he put us through as a little pipsqueak little kid, that he got it served to him by his little brothers and sisters. I loved it.
Well, what was that like for you watching that show? Because, okay, we don't know Nick personally, but you know Nick personally. So when you saw the show, were you like,
I was like, you got a dose of your own medicine, kid. Especially, I loved it when Aaron and him were going at it.
I just said that earlier.
Oh man,
I used that line for a while.
Did it feel good that I was trying to apply what you taught me, Howie?
I just felt finally relieved that all this, the mental anguish that you put me through.
You used to whoop my ass all the time.
You used to fight dirty.
Our favorite moments were you and Aaron fighting. Were those creatively edited, or is that pretty much how it went down?
I'm sure that's how it went down.
How you don't know, damn it.
I'm sure.
Stop jumping in on this. Don't ask him any more questions. No, basically, I mean, they edited it to how they wanted it to look, but that was a real fight, and it was just, I mean, you saw how it happened, and I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean?
Well, you could totally tell that they were edited, because one minute y'all would be talking, and then the next minute you were screaming, looking like you were going to go at each other, and the next minute you were like, sorry.
Yeah,
and then you were like hugging.
The editing was kind of a little funky. There was definitely some production problems, so to speak, on the way that they went about it. But you know what? Hey, I wasn't trying to be known as a reality TV star. I really wanted, Howie's doing real acting. I'm doing real acting out in Hollywood, and it's just one of those things you just don't want to have stamped on your body, you know what I mean?
Right.
We've had MTV come in here to do reality shows like Making the Band. They came in here, and a couple of times during the Making the Band thing, they'd be like, you know what, can we stop and do that again? Did they ever do that kind of thing to you guys?
No, they didn't actually.
Really?
I wish that the show was scripted. I mean, they tried to take what we gave them and edit it to what they wanted it to be, but it was not scripted, and I think that's where a lot of the problems existed. If it was more acting involved, maybe, it might not have been as all over the place.
Right.
Now, we wanted to embarrass your face-smashing fan Amanda by...
What do you mean again? Girl, we didn't even embarrass you.
That was embarrassing? Come on, you're a true fan. That couldn't have been embarrassing.
You got me in here.
Amanda made the mistake of admitting that she knows the dances to pretty much every Backstreet Boys song.
Not every. Not
Everybody?
every Backstreet. Close
Could you,
enough.
okay, so I know I'm not going to get you to dance to an entire song, Amanda, but could you do like maybe one move? Because the guys said they don't remember some of the moves. Maybe you could refresh their memory.
Come on, take off those cute shoes and do it.
Help us out, girl.
Give us,
Thank
give us,
God it's radio.
give us one BSB move.
I can't think of it right now.
Stop it, Amanda.
What's that? Oh, that's right. Lost in life.
Yeah.
Come on, you and Backstreet's back.
Bow, 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 down. Bow, down, down, down.
See if you can stump them. Give us a move that they can't remember doing.
I think just the larger than life dance moves I think were the most complicated that I remember. I was actually watching a video earlier today on YouTube and that one just looked really complicated. I don't know how you could remember that.
It was. It still will be.
I
next tour.
remember a Backstreet Boys dance,
Yeah.
and I'm not ashamed to do it.
Oh God.
Okay?
Go ahead.
It was the
Do it,
one
dog.
where they crouched and put their hands down like this, and they kind of went over here.
That was what I was talking about.
Yeah,
That's Backstreet's back.
Backstreet's
Yeah,
all
right.
Backstreet's
That's
back.
a thriller move.
Yeah. So let's go to the phones and take a question for Nick and Howie. 260-9797 if you have a question. Hello?
Hi, Stevie. Hi, T-Dot.
Hey, who's this?
Tanisha.
Hey, Tamika.
Tanisha?
Tanisha.
That's just crazy.
Is Nick and Howie there?
All right, they're listening to you right now.
Oh my God, I miss Howie.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh my God, I love you guys. Oh my God, I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys.
That was an awesome question, Tanisha. Thank you for your call. I'm kidding. Ask your question.
Okay. Now, I just heard Inconsolable like 3 days ago, and I wanted to know, like, what was the meaning behind it?
The meaning behind Inconsolable? Well, it kind of confused us when we first heard the song and was listening to it, and we had to Google it. But I think, it's when you're not fixable, you're not consolable. You can't be consoled.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And basically, I think that's what the song's about. It's about, a guy or a girl who's, missing somebody or wishing that somebody would take them back, but they can't be fixed or something like that because maybe something they've done or something. I don't know. But I think it's one of those songs kind of like I Want It That Way that you have to listen to over and over again and kind of get your own take on what it means to you, which is cool.
Oh, that is like so. I just love you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, they love you too, right? You do love her, right?
I love you.
All right. Well, thank you for your call and the question, Tanisha.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay. Well, that gives us a good excuse to play Inconsolable, your new song from your new album.
Go.
Inconsolable. And hey, while this song is playing,
summer.
I was just curious. Are there any songs you guys can like harmonize to together, like a cappella?
Hello.
Besides the Three Stooges? Think about it.
Yeah, you were supposed to do the other hello. Come on. You gotta do it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, that's harmonized.
Was I on key? Was I in?
Yeah, you were actually more on key than I was.
You're lying.
I swear to God. I didn't know where I was. I was all over the place.
All right, it's Inconsolable, the new one from the Backstreet Boys on the B.